17's Robert Price takes us to the north side of the county for the lowdown on tonight's Shafter at Wasco game.
Shafter versus Wasco. It's a football rivalry that goes back almost 100 years. But it's not a rivalry that's played out just on the football field. It's played out all week long leading up to the big game, all year long until the two teams meet again, all lifetime long, because these towns are so close together, a mere 8 miles. Alumni are forever linked, no matter what their age. Who's going to win the football game tonight?
Wasco. Shafter, obviously.
Ned Permiter is best known from his long tenure as head football coach at Bakersfield's Foothill High School, but he played for Wasco, coached at Wasco, and married Virginia, a Shafter girl whose siblings either played or were cheerleaders for Shafter. If Wasco loses the big game, he knew what he was getting for Christmas, a coffee mug emblazoned with the score of the game.
I mean, I'd see the score every morning. That's cruel and unusual punishment.
Shafter comes into this game with 9 wins and a single close loss. Wasco has won 5, lost 4. None of that matters.
It's an amazing rivalry that's lasted a long time because they're close together and it's for bragging rights. And no matter what kind of season you're having, a bad season, if you win that game, it's a good season, and vice versa. If you're having a great season and lose that game, it's not so good.
2 of Suzanne Castillo's sons played quarterback for the Wasco Tigers.
It's always a big deal. I mean, the whole week is full of festivities. My kids were football players. My daughter was a cheerleader. So we were always involved in just all kinds of fun things happening. And it's a rival. Like, of course you want to win. So when you win, you could lose every game all season, but you win Shafter, you're good.
Parades, bonfires, rallies, effigies. Once upon a time, students even burned a giant S or W into the other team's football turf.
And one year, the best player for Wasco snuck over there at 2 o'clock in the morning, burned a beautiful W in the Shafter football field, perfectly executed. He was so proud of it, he put his initials down below, and that's how they caught him, and he didn't get to play in the game. So don't do that anymore, guys.
Tom Rodriguez is Shafter coach Gerald Perucci's barber.
All through your school years, you have this somewhat hatred against the other city, but when you graduate high school, you end up marrying people from that city.
Alexander Stellario was raised in Wasco, but works in Shafter and Wasco. Who is he picking?
Shafter, Wasco, you got 2 dogs just going at it, but something about that water in Wasco is a little better. What
else was he going to say? So there's more at stake tonight than just win-loss record. This is all about bragging rights for an entire year. In Shafter, Robert Price, 17 News.